Hello, my name is Soraya Vavilala, and this is an overview of ethics with an emerging digital application called Zoom. I chose this application for my final project to explore on the ethical issues raised by this emerging technology. Zoom Video Communications is a video conferencing company in San Jose, California, that has been thrust into the spotlight with its iOS app being the top free download in Apple's App Store. Zoom is an application that has become extremely popular during the 2020 coronavirus pandemic, when everyone got reliant on it while quarantined at home. It is an application very similar to Skype, yet different, as in it can be utilized for every socialization need, which could be friendly chats, virtual birthday parties, Friday night parties, fitness classes, online schooling, official meetings, and so on and so forth. Not only that, people can use this app without any time limit and can have up to 500 participants with large meeting add-on. There are two ethical issues that I believe would arise with this application: privacy and security. As the popularity of this app increases, the chances of violation of one's data privacy and protection grows. These privacy and security issues also produce legal issues related to freedom of speech, copyright infringement, and right to privacy. Zoom meetings are not end-to-end encrypted, and hence this paves way for companies to disclose use of privacy and free expression. Because there are many consumers who benefit from using this software, the software has a huge risk, which includes identity theft, phishing scams, cyber terrorism, and extortion. Without the proper code of conduct in place to guarantee security within the app, many opportunities are created for sophisticated cyber criminals to exploit, thus leading the company to violate the ethical principles. In support of my analysis, I picked the following 4 articles from EBSCOhost, Academic Search Premier Database. The first article states how this sudden cultural catch-up brings new concerns over privacy, security, content moderation, safety for young people, and sensitivity to the seriousness of the pandemic. The next article shares with us that the app has scrambled to address a series of data privacy and security problems, a reactive approach that has led to complaints from some consumers, privacies, and children's groups on concerns of personal data being collected. The next article brings into light a security flaw in the video conferencing feature that can allow hackers to access webcam and leave its users vulnerable to spying, denial of service attacks from unauthorized sites, and the potential installation of malware affecting the customer's computer. And last but not least, the fourth article shares with us that shareholder Michael Drew claims that he and the other shareholders were blindsided by the fact that Zoom has constantly said that it has protected the security of the private and sensitive data of customers and employees, but has been lied to, thus suffering significant losses and damages due to the drop in Zoom's share price. It is the second recent lawsuit Zoom faces, and the company is also being sued in California for allegedly sharing user data with Facebook. This was a breach of users' privacy and sensitive data being shared to Facebook. I would use both virtue ethics and deontological ethical frameworks for the policies addressed to address issues raised by the emerging Zoom technology. In this view, a virtue ethical approach offers a promising way to explore the specific moral issues like trolling friends, displaying graphical pictures, and exploiting that are commonly found when chatting in groups. At a very basic level of a deontological ethical approach would allow that Zoom should come up with privacy protection policies, terms, and conditions. In the event anyone does not adhere to some of the critical ones, they should be appropriately handled. Some of the policies that the host and participants need to take to help preserve the previously mentioned ethics are as follows. Use Zoom in a secure area where other people cannot hear your conversations. Before a Zoom meeting, check what is visible around the area around you. This could include documents, items behind you that you do not want other people in your Zoom meeting to see. So just clear them all up. Close all other windows and browser tabs before you begin your meeting so that the only window you want to share is visible. Turn off email and chat room notifications so that they do not appear while you're sharing your screen. Mute your mic and turn off your video. You can turn those on when you're ready to begin. Do not post your personal meeting ID in groups. Try to keep it confidential. While scheduling a meeting, under meeting options, check require meeting password. Enable the waiting room feature. Disable join before host. Limit sharing to the host. If the participants panel is not visible, click the participants at the bottom of the Zoom window. If an unwanted attendee has joined, remove that participant. Lock your session. Hosts and alternate hosts have the privilege to remove any suspicious and non-compliant participants from the chat, and they should do so to maintain ethics. While the groups can dismiss such people, Zoom should either temporarily or permanently revoke their access. Zoom is also expected to strictly follow terms and policies outlined on their website, and any deviation from those should be strictly brought to customers' attention. Zoom should not hide any flaws that expose privacy and security to the hackers, thus compromising customers' data and ethics. Most importantly, Zoom collects only the user data that is required to provide Zoom services. This includes technical, operational, and service improvement support. For example, information such as a user's IP address, OS, and device details are collected to deliver the best possible Zoom experience regardless of how and from where customers join. In my opinion, Zoom should give an option to users if this info can or not be collected. Hence, as described previously, we can see how my analysis and supporting articles supplement additional information to support my research study on the mentioned ethical issues caused by the emerging Zoom digital technology. There are several details on Zoom's privacy fallouts, and users, especially minors and college students, should be well aware and educated to use some of the features in Zoom to help mitigate such issues. And for happy Zooming.